right, y'all, so I had this hair in, and I love this hair. I absolutely love this hair with the curly little ends, but I kind of want a different look. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take scissors, and the first thing I'm gonna do to make it more natural is I'm gonna cut off these curly ends. They got to go. Curly ends are cute, but listen, baby, I'm black. If you are somebody who likes the curly ends, then by all means, I would say keep the curlies. But for me, I feel like, and I said this before in another video, but I feel like as the lock community kind of grew and time went on, we slowly started to get away from like the black aesthetic. And all of a sudden, everybody wanted the Lisa Bonet locks, the goddess locks. Like, we slowly started to get away from the original point of getting locks. Like, we kind of are losing the plot. I feel like, call me crazy, but I feel like the same thing happened with like the black hair community, like the natural hair community. Went from enjoying and loving our hair in every way that it came, being excited to learn about what your hair texture is going to be, learning about how to take care of your actual hair texture. It went from embracing our hair to turning around and all of a sudden everybody wants to be type 3. Like, now all of a sudden it's kinky curly and not just kinky hair. Like, it became all about a curl pattern and not about your texture. I think it's interesting that as soon as black women start to take over the beauty market, and embracing our own hair and taking a lot of money away from those big businesses, it just so happened that all of a sudden now the big push happens to texture, right? Everybody's focusing on texture because they know that if we embrace our own hair, we're not going to make them any money. But if we try to be something that we're not, that is a gold mine. And that comes from everything, whether it be beauty standards, whether it be facial features, whether it be skin tone, skin color, skin texture. As long as we try to continue to keep up with the Joneses and try to force ourselves to do things and force our bodies to do things that it doesn't naturally want to do, like, then we will forever make people millionaires. And personally, I am over the rat race. There we go. At least when it comes to hair, because you know your girl loves a good makeup beat, okay? And one thing we consistently do not talk about is how much the rat race is really worth. Although the curlies were cute, you're going to tell me that this does not look more natural. I think stuff like this is really cute, don't get me wrong, but I'm not letting this mess with my self-esteem. I'm not letting this mess with my self-worth. I'm not letting this make me have comparisons about my black ass hair to this. For what?